Okay, so Elon Musk entered into a deal to buy Twitter for $44 billion months ago. Some people are speculating the reason he's buying Twitter. Some people are saying that he's creating the largest free speech platform in the world. Like he's saying that Twitter should be like a town hall for everybody to express themselves, right? Some other people are saying that he's creating the largest platform in the world and monetize it like no one else. Maybe some crypto related matters. Maybe he can monetize crypto like no one else through Twitter. The reality is that no one really knows why he's buying it. The only person that actually knows why he's buying it is probably himself. Maybe he's got an idea of why he's buying it now, and maybe he'll develop other ideas as he goes through this journey of buying Twitter. Something that happened is that Elon encountered a problem. During the due diligence process, he found out that Twitter has many fake accounts, bots, if you will. And that's a big problem because then it's hard, very hard, even for a technology savvy person like Elon and his friends and his advisors. It's very hard to pinpoint exactly how many users Twitter has. It is reported that Twitter has more than 230 million users, approximately 238 million. And he's claiming that a lot of these users are fake users or are bots. And he doesn't know how many fake accounts are. And Twitter, the reality is that Twitter doesn't know either, right? It's actually very hard for Twitter or anybody to know exactly how many of these users are true users and how many of these are bots. Elon wanted to back out of the deal because he's like, well, maybe I'm overpaying for this thing. And I don't know how many people are actually using this platform, even though it's large, big, and huge like this platform is. It is probably one of the largest platforms in the world for communication matters and for media. But the reality is that no one knows how many people are actually using it. And that's a big problem because then he entered into a deal to buy it for $44 billion. And then if you divide $44 billion by 238 million users, approximately you have $184 per user that he's buying Twitter for. But the reality is that he doesn't know exactly how many users are there. Anyways, once he found out that he doesn't know how many users Twitter has, he wanted to back out of the deal. The problem is that he was actually under contract to buy Twitter for $44 billion, right? There's an agreement, right? There's not even a letter of intent. There's a purchase contract agreement executed by the board of directors of Twitter and Elon Musk. Like, Elon, you have to buy it. Twitter, you have to sell it. And like Chamath says, Elon is probably going to have to buy Twitter. Check this out.
That specific performance clause says that Twitter can't force him to close at $54.20 a share.
The reality is that contracts is probably one of the best tools available for business. And the intention is for two parties to understand which are their responsibilities under this agreement. That's why the contract is for. You have two parties and the contract is going to express what is the responsibility of each party. This contract is going to show clarity in case there's a disagreement or misunderstanding, like what are the duties and responsibilities of each one of the parties. So a contract actually provides legal protection for each one of the parties. It outlines the rights and the responsibilities. In my opinion, these are the 5 most important parts of the contract. Number 1, you're going to have the scope of the contract. Number 2, you're going to have the quality control of the contract. Number 3, you're going to have the legal jurisdiction. Number 4, you're going to have the project schedule. And number 5, you're going to have the payment terms. A contract is fundamentally important in exchange of value for two parties. It documents the terms of the agreement and it can be presented in the court of law in case it's needed. You have to know that in general, there are 3 types of contracts. Here they are. Number 1, fixed price contracts. So for example, professional services, like if you go to a dentist, right? It's gonna be fixed base, right? The dentist is gonna tell you, okay, for cleaning, it's gonna be X. For x-rays, it's gonna be X. If you go to a doctor is gonna tell you, the first or the basic exam is gonna be X, right? If you go to an attorney, the attorney is gonna tell you, yes, my fee is gonna be $500 an hour, right? It's fixed. Number 2, cost plus contracts. For example, if you are remodeling your house and you hire a decorator The decorator is gonna charge you whatever it is that you're gonna buy, plus some percentage on top of the furniture and decor that you're gonna have in your place. Number 3, time and material contracts. Another example on time and materials, there you have construction costs, right? So if you hire a general contractor, the general contractor is gonna charge you for materials, and also it's gonna charge you for time. So if you're running a business or if you're starting a business, you have to consider using a contract for your customers or your clients. If you're about to start a business, definitely you want to make sure that you are using a contract with your vendors and with the people that you work with and with the clients as well. Why? Because that's gonna give legal protection, not only to you and your business, but it's also gonna give legal protection to the people you work with. It's also gonna give legal protection to the clients, the customers, and the vendors that you work with. That way, when there's a disagreement, right, or a misunderstanding, you can make reference to the contract that you guys agreed upon, and that way it's a clear path for you guys to keep moving forward. My name is Victor Delorme, I'm a CPA. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing this video, and I'll see you soon.